Hello, dear friends. Welcome back. Welcome to a new reading, a general reading, a not time specific reading. Being a general reading, please take in account only what you feel that is resonating with yourself. I'm speaking here about energies, I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to be able to express myself. But that doesn't mean that if I am expressing myself as a gender or to a gender, I am addressing only that gender. We all have both energies in us, so please bear with me because it's much easier this way to keep a storyline. Because I am speaking about energies, these energies can also interchange with the characters in the cards. That means that I may speak directly to you, Virgo, because this is your reading, or I may speak directly to the cross-watcher. If this is your case, you will know it and you will be able to recognize it exactly from the storyline. Thank you for all of you who make donations. I appreciate them. For those of you who are interested in private readings, you can find all the details in the description box below. I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know this can take a while. This is why all the readings have chapters. So if you're not interested in this whole process, please feel free and go directly to the chapter that you are interested in. If you like what you are seeing, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you're welcome. This being said, thank you again, and let's start with the reading. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, and planet Venus in the sign of Virgo, what's for their higher good to know now? What's best for them to know now? All who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, and planet Venus in the sign of Virgo. Best messages for Virgo, please. Now being the time that you are watching the recording. All who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Virgo. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles speaks to us about bringing back balance. The balance is being restored. That means that it was an unbalance, and through the lesson of reciprocity, you start now, because you learned that lesson, you start now and bring back balance. You learned that in order for things to stand the test of time, they have to be done in balance, in reciprocity. Otherwise, one it's doing a lot and the other is getting used to only receiving, and at one point it will come to frustration, and from there on nothing will go upwards. So you learned that, and now you are not much more careful to whom you give your attention, energy, time, and so on. You start and give to those that really know how to appreciate what you are giving, what you are being able to spend time, energy, talents. So, for Virgo, please. Best messages for Virgo, please. Seven of Swords. The Moon. Five of Swords. the Emperor, 5 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, there are too many, I'm sorry. Eight of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is the energy that holds together your entire reading. It can be that current of energy that moves the reading in the direction that it wants to go. It also can be the energy in which you are right now. I don't think that this energy can be subtle so that you are not conscious about it. Ten of Swords is betrayal, is the moment that it feels like a little death. And this character, this is you. And you had to deal with people that betrayed you. And the first card is the Seven of Swords. I will get to them in a minute. But you had to deal with somebody that had a hidden agenda and was so vicious, because it's like you know who they are. But because this character is face up, so the swords are not coming in their back. But it took you by surprise, in the sense of maybe you saw too late in order for you to be able to step away from the swords that did come into you, that betrayal. It took you by surprise with the people that were involved or the way that they acted. But this character here is so vicious. You already have some swords in you, and he's making sure that you're there. So this is something about having to deal with people that had a hidden agenda, that had their own interest, and they only fought for their interest without caring if they are hurting others, if they betray, they steal, they lie, they did it. Now you know who they are, and that doesn't mean that this is easy, but they kept something, and they kept these plans, this hidden agenda, they kept it a secret. It was something that was not spoken, it was secret, it was not shown, not even if they told you something, they didn't told you the whole truth. They only told you what was in their interest for you to know. And maybe this is why it's a little bit shocking. But the moon, because the light of the moon, it's much more subtle, we can not see things straight. You were helped by this character to not see everything, because they had their agenda. So, but also sign of Pisces, I forgot to tell you about signs. Sign of Pisces and sign of Aries. The moon, everything, every sign and every planet has lower manifestation and a higher manifestation. So if we are being stuck in that lower manifestation vibration, the moon can speak about those things, those hidden things, those secret, everything that is being hidden and kept a secret. But also because it's being governed by Neptune. Neptune has the ability to bring out in all of us fears, anxieties, but also if we are looking at the higher manifestation modus, it's receiving through intuition, through your higher guidance, information that may lead you towards, wait a minute, I feel that this is more than I can see. And it's spirituality, it's the ability to get to information not in an orthodox way or modus, or being able to bring information from the subconscious into the conscious. And you are being invited to reconnect through meditation, through prayer, whatever you're used to do. Take care of yourself, rest, give yourself the needed time physically to rest, to recuperate, to recharge, but also in the meantime, give your spirit, your soul, the time to reconnect to higher guidance in order for you to know how to deal with this situation. And you are in this situation for a long time, and you tried everything that was humanly possible. Five of Swords. You tried everything. You changed tactics, but the other party also changed tactics. So whatever you did, it didn't brought you to the desired result. And now you have this epiphany, and you are saying, why am I continuing and staying in this situation where I already tried everything that I could. I know I invested a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of money, a lot of feelings, maybe all of the above, but it didn't brought me the desired result. So it will be a bad investment for me to continue and stay in this situation, and you will leave this situation. But you are leaving it after this betrayal, sadly. But it's like you had to come to this point in order for you to be able to see the characters, the viciousness of this character. And the information about this is coming very quickly towards you. Maybe it's coming from another place, from another location. Maybe afterwards you see this, you live through this betrayal. You will want to put some distance between you and this situation. But it's a very quick moving energy. The plans that they had, whatever they put into motion, it's like it's putting you in a very stressful situation. Maybe they do their thing and they leave everything upon you, like you have the blame for it, and this is a very stressful situation. This is a very combative energy. Is everybody for themselves. So this is why you need to get out of this situation, leave the situation, and you have to recuperate, recharge, because otherwise it can lead to illness. And it doesn't serve anybody this. It's also, the whole situation speaks to me about self-mastery. Eight of Pentacles. It speaks to us about being able, and with the moon here, it's like as much as you connect to your higher wisdom, to your higher self, to get that guidance, you will be able to recognize patterns that are repeating in your life and become conscious about patterns of thinking, patterns of acting, patterns of approaching things, patterns of looking at things, and now you are able to make those changes in the way that you think, you look, you act, you approach, so that you can get to the desired result. To ask yourself, do I act like this or think like this because this is really me, or it's a pattern that I accepted from somebody else? It doesn't matter from whom or if it was from education, but you start and put yourself those questions in order to identify, is this really me? Is this approach, thinking modus, whatever it is, reflecting me or not? Does this any good for me or not? And if not, you are starting and releasing those patterns that are not good for you, and through that you achieve self-mastery. Maybe you are being put in a situation that in a way resembles with something that you already went through, but the last time that you went through it, something was missing, and now life comes again with a very similar situation, something that is repeating, in order for you to be able to also assimilate what you missed the other time. And again, through that, to achieve that self-mastery. And you will, because the emperor can be somebody with authority, can be a father figure, can be somebody that he's an emperor, so he conquered more than one kingdom in order to build his empire. So it's my way or the highway. But the emperor, I think that the emperor is not speaking here about somebody else, but about your desire after this situation, after this story, for you to decide for yourself, from now on, I am the only governor over my own life, over my own business, I am the only one who's deciding which way, how, and so on. I won't let anybody tell me how, and this is me. This is me staying my ground, getting back my independence and becoming sovereign. Even if you are an earth sign, it's this desire in you that is being now lit up, also because you integrated everything and because you want to put an end to this kind of repeating in your life. This is a very hard lesson that is being learned, but it's being learned. So whatever you went through with the 10 of Swords, it's already behind you. So from now on, the words is behind you. From now on, it's only upwards. And you had that 6 of Pentacles when I split the deck, and I told you balance comes back. You start and bring balance back into the situation because you learned the lesson of reciprocity. You know now how to approach things. It's not that you give me something, I give you something. It's not that you are looking at things like that, but you will be much more careful. Okay, I invest in this thing. If the other party doesn't meet me halfway, this is already a sign for me to be much cautious. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups can speak to us about a third party situation, and through that to be that betrayal, or it can speak to us about something that is being celebrated with friends, with family, a reunion of people and who are celebrating something. Let's see. What's with the Seven of Swords, please? Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here, please? The Thief, who steals. Okay, so Three of Cups. I think that we are speaking about a third-party situation, and they made a betrayal. It felt like a little death. Everything is done. It's over. I'm sorry, guys, and this is what was kept secret. What's with the Moon, please? And afterwards, when you find out, it's like you are to blame of why they did what they did. Come on, let's be serious. The Moon, please. Why is the Moon here, please? Five of Wands. The same card. Feistiness. I hope that it didn't come to physical abuse, but it's words, you're to blame, no, you're to blame, and so on. It's having for everything that you are doing justifications and so on, because it's a lot. It's something that the moment that it comes out, it's like an auto combustion. It's something very inflammable. And this is why the character there is upside. He can see the swords that there are coming, but it's too late for him to avoid them. So maybe this whole thing was with somebody that you didn't thought of being able to do that. Five of Wands. From one Five of Wands to the other. What's so inflammatory? Why is the Five of Wands here, please? Competition, feistiness, arguing. The Tower comes down. So the Tower comes down because of whatever you find out comes out. But the Tower, although it may feel like it takes us by surprise, the Tower, before it comes, announces itself. You have to change something. You know that things are not working as they used to. Try and revise, remake, and it announces itself. We all have our justifications why we don't do it, why we sometimes feel a lot of pressure into it, or we are sick and tired to being the one that is trying and trying, or we have a lot to deal with and we are knowing that something is wrong and we are saying, I will do it tomorrow, and tomorrow something else happens and we forget about, and so. But then destiny intervenes, and it intervenes because it knows that we deserve much more better than this. Although it can seem like something that is traumatic, it is here in order to bring us the opportunity to rebuild something from ground up, because what the Tower is missing is that solid foundation. And it didn't have that solid foundation, and we continued and built and we have to see the tower as being a blessing in disguise. You will see in time, you will see that this moment where everything came crumbling down will be a moment that protects you in future from other things, much worse things. So see it exactly like it is, an opportunity for you to start and rebuild from ground up, starting with a solid foundation. It can be something that is within yourself, what is crumbling, the way that you looked at somebody or thought about a thing or something, but it's crumbling. 8 of Pentacles, that self-mastery, starting at what's mine, what did I took from others. This is it representing me, the way that I am looking at things, thinking at things, approaching them, believing them, and so on, or not? Make those changes in order to get to the desired result. 8 of Pentacles, please. Looking at everything that is repeating in your life, because when things are repeating in our life, we have to put ourselves the question, what did I miss? What's that I have to learn from this situation, because it's again repeating? What did I miss? Help me see what is there for me to integrate, to see, to understand. 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is something that is now starting to being built. It can mean a lot of things, but it can be a new job, a new association, a new partnership, a new home, moving in with somebody new, engagement, marriage. But whatever it is that it means to you, all that this, what I told you that it can mean, what they have in common is a solid foundation. So here is the tower that it's missing that solid foundation. And through this experience, you learn and come to that self-mastery, that whatever you are starting now, you start with that solid foundation, so that in years that are coming, you can build and build without having the fear that one day something will come up and everything will crumble. You simply see this tower exactly as it is, the opportunity for you to start and rebuild in balance, in self-mastery. Sorry. 5 of Swords, that epiphany that you have, and wait a minute, why am I doing here? Why am I continuing and staying in this? I'm out of here. I already know that I tried my best and it didn't work, so I will go towards things, situation, relationships that really know how to cherish what is that I have to offer. 5 of Swords. What's with the 5 of Swords, please? Why is it here? King of Swords. In a very logical way, you get to that epiphany. Being prepared, making plans, backup plans to the plans, exactly as the King of Swords does. You are an earth sign, but from all earth signs, you are the most logical one. So you have a lot in common with the air sign, with this very strategic mind, who puts everything into motion, having a lot of backup plans, and he tries to get to whatever he wants in a diplomatic way, but that doesn't mean that if he cannot achieve through diplomatic way what he needs to do, he won't use the sword, communication, thought, analyze, in order to cut himself from everything that it doesn't serve him. The majority of people that are in this energy can be people that are working in the Justice Department. Maybe you leave this situation and start building a case that will maybe end up in the Justice Department. Four of Swords. Four of Swords, again, please rest. Please give yourself the needed time in order to recharge. Otherwise, you can get ill. Reconnect through higher realms. With prayer, with meditation, so that you will be guided what's the best approach that you can take. Four of Swords, please. Tell me more about the Four of Swords, please. The Moon. Same card as here. Maybe you are dealing with somebody from Pisces, but it's again about that connection through intuition, through higher guidance, through higher knowledge. It's very important for you to reconnect to it in order for you to be able to receive the information that wants to come towards yourself. Don't be afraid. Don't get into panic. Don't focus on that low vibrational manifestation modus of bringing fears and doubts and anxieties out in ourselves. Focus on the higher expression of it in order for you to be able to reach that information from higher realms, from the subconscious into the conscious. What's with the Eight of Wands? That information that comes to you, it's like it wants to, some kind of information that was hidden, something wants to come out, to come towards you, and it wants to come in a very quick moving way. What's with the Eight of Wands, please? Tell me more about the Eight of Wands. Why is it here? Ace of Cups. Connection through intuition towards higher guidance. Listening to your emotions also. You can be very analytical. You can be very cerebral. You can spend a lot of time in your thoughts, but please don't forget about your heart and start and have much more loving thoughts, loving feelings towards yourself. Don't beat yourself. Have much more faith in yourself. Treat yourself with much more respect in order for you to be able to attract people that treat you with respect, with love, with confidence. It's like information that are coming warm-heartedly, information that are coming towards you in order to help you come out of this. Maybe after this you are a little bit depressed and you feel like I don't have any energy left in me, and very warm-heartedly information, very inspired information from higher guidance through intuition that wants to come towards you in order to give you that impulse of you can achieve this, you can put an end to it, you can be the one who's leaving everything behind, cuts himself, herself from this situation in order to be the only one who's governing over your own destiny, over your own life. What's with the Emperor, please? Tell me more about the Emperor. Why is the Emperor here, please? Three of Wands. Through the decision of yours to become the only one who's ruling your life, you are putting yourself on your own path. But you can achieve that much quicker, much easier when you have that undoubtedly trust in yourself, in my ships are coming in. You have to trust it. Work with yourself, reconnect, honor yourself, love yourself, respect yourself, have trust in yourself in order to be able, you will be, but you can achieve it much quicker. It's like this situation, it was a derail from your own path, but it was in a way necessary for you in order for you to achieve this self-mastery. And now that you achieved it, and you start with yourself, with that solid foundation within yourself, you are putting yourself back on your own path, and through that you can achieve that not only independence but also sovereignty. So let's see, best advice, best message for Virgo at the end of the reading, please. Best message, best advice for Virgo at the end of the reading, please. Horus, cosmic gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Horus is the Egyptian eagle-headed god and sun, twin flame of the goddess Isis. He is known for his foresight, psychic awareness, twice you have the moon and the Four of Swords. Psychic awareness and ability to travel between the worlds. He can help us move into the cosmos with our mind, meditations and prayers so that we can harness the natural magic that surrounds us. He was known for ritual magic in the past, and now he helps create pockets of energy in the world where we can access light, wisdom, and insight. If you are seeing the symbol of an eye appearing around you, know that Horus is asking you to become aware of how you are influencing the energy around you and how it in turn is influencing you. You are connected to the universe and have the ability to manifest miraculous experiences. Your thoughts, words, and actions are like magnets drawing the energy that creates and cultivates your world. You have a stellar gateway chakra above your head, a vortex of energy that is influenced by your own energy. You can place ideas into that vortex to create what you are seeking. The universe also offers you guidance, abundance, support, and healing based on your capacity to connect to it and accept it. You have a real opportunity to further that connection now by sending prayers and intentions into the cosmos. Believe. Believe that you are much more capable of doing things that you thought about yourself. I hope this helped. Till next time, take care. Bye.